Hello and welcome to Tech Me Out. Today we're going to be taking a look at what is on my iPhone 5. So to kick things off, first we have Weather 2Times, which is a very sleek weather app to give you an alternate to pretty much the stock weather app that comes with your iDevice. It has very nice animations in terms of the weather, providing you with a 7-day forecast when you swipe up, and then a 7-day hourly forecast when you swipe to the left. You can add multiple locations and enjoy a nice visual depiction of what the weather is currently in that area. Moving on from Weather 2Times, we have Pandora and Spotify, two very nice music apps. Between the two, I do prefer Spotify as it does give you more features, such as the ability to save playlists and even search for songs and play for the song that you're currently searching for. Versus with Pandora, where if you search for a song, you might get that song later on after listening to a couple of songs related to that song. So in short, I like the features of Spotify more. I like it to the point basically where it has replaced my standard music application on my iPhone. So I don't even download music. I just use Spotify. Next, I have Quick AdSense, which is related to my YouTube page. Then I have the Hue app because I have the Hue lights, so I can control my lights from my iPhone. In addition to that, I have Instagram and Air Remote, which I use for my Apple TV, just in case I don't have my Apple TV remote laying around. My go-to Twitter client is Tweetbot. And swiping over, we have Letterpress, which is a very cool game. Haven't played it lately, but I do recommend you download it. I also have Soundhound, which lets me find out what music is currently playing around me. So when I'm out on the go, when I hear a song that I like, I don't know the name of it, I simply activate Soundhound and it identifies the song that is being broadcasted. After Soundhound, I have my banking app, as well as a flashlight and Slacker radio, which I do not use, in addition to the Pulse application and Flipboard. Both of those are news applications giving me the latest in regards to different RSS feeds that I've chosen. Between these two, I like Pulse better simply because of the interface and the fact that I tend to go to it more so than I do Flipboard. In addition to that, I also used Amazon as I am a heavy Amazon user. I also like to use Slice. Slice is a very good tracking application when you have shipments. I like that one in particular because you don't have to go in and manually enter in every tracking number. Instead, you link your email account and it finds all the tracking numbers within your email account and gives you a visual of the items that you've ordered, in addition to a visual location of the progress of those items getting to you. It is free, so if you order online, definitely download Slice. That way you can track your shipments in an easy, convenient way. Another application I have on my iPhone is Slingshot Trial, which is a game, Gmail, and KitCam. KitCam being a photo editing application. I also have Fantastical, which is a very nice calendar application because pretty much Fantastical will allow you to speak your event. So I could say dinner Friday night at 8, January 28th or whatever like that. And it will then take that information and go ahead and add it to that date in my phone. Siri may be similar, but I like that feature from within the calendar. I also have Facebook on my phone, a utilities folder with a bunch of standard applications that comes with your iDevice, and also a customization folder. Now, from within this customization folder, I have a ton of wallpaper apps and 2 ringtone makers, which I do not use. Now, for those of you who are interested in where I get my wallpapers from, these are all the applications that I use, and I do highly recommend. As you can see, there are a lot of them, so what I'm going to try to do is list them down below in the description box. That way you have a better idea of what their names are, and you can download them from the App Store because they are all free. which is a plus in my book. And moving on to the shopping folder, this is where I have all my applications that I shop with, including Best Buy, eBay, Discount Calculator, which is more so something that gives you the price of something that has a percentage off. So say, for instance, you want to know what 25% off of 75.65 is, then that's the application that you use. I also have Coupon Cabin, which I do not use, Sales Tax, and Etsy, Gas Buddy, the IKEA catalog, App Tracker, Forever 21, which is a place that I love to shop, Price Tracker, Best Buy Reward Zone, iTunes, and the App Store. Moving on to my photography folder, these are a couple of applications that I use to edit my photos, including Photo Toaster Jr., GIF Boom, TextGram Free, PicStitch, iPhoto, Camera Plus, Photo Merge, Pixeloramic, I think I said that right, Cartoonatic, Instatext, Text2Pic, InstaMessage, Ventique, SplitCam, Hipstamatic, and Overgram. Now, out of these, I think the ones that I typically use the most are Overgram, Instatext, Text2Pic, and InstaMessage, and PicStitch. The rest I use every so often, but that doesn't mean they're not great apps. Definitely download them all and check them out. Believe they're all free. Moving on, I have Morning Rain, which is another weather application with a very nice design that you all may enjoy. Swiping over once more, we have my entertainment folder where I have a couple of applications including Action Movie, GarageBand, RageMaker, StumbleUpon, Kick, a virtual keyboard, iMovie, and Extra Factor. Now, I do need to delete Extra Factor because I pretty much put that up there when X Factor was on because I stay tuned into that show. I was definitely a fan of it. Wish it was still on, but it's not. So we're going to move on to the productivity folder. And in here, I have two Time Warner applications, Mint.com, which I do not use, the AAA app, Card Munch, Air Music, IMDb, All Recipes, Fandango, Map My Walk, Mac Tracker, my school application, Pinterest, YouTube Statistics, and Xbox Smart Glass. Now, moving back up to Mac Tracker, for all you Apple enthusiasts out there, I think that is one application you definitely need to download. Because with this application, you are able to see every Apple product that has been released and select it and then get information on it, such as the date it was released and different specs regarding that particular product, such as the storage capability, the software, and all that good stuff. So definitely check that one out, especially being that it is free. Moving on from my productivity folder, I have my news folder, including CNET, CNN, Engadget, some shoe applications that I don't use, JackThreads, CDNet, and Howcast. I honestly don't really use any of those, but anywho, they're up there. Venturing on, I have my travel folder with YP Mobile, Google Place, Google Earth, Urban Spoon, Papa John's, the Weather Channel, and the Passport app. I also have a bunch of games on my phone, half or really over half I do not use, but nonetheless, they are up here. And out of these games in here, I recommend Angry Grand Run, SpongeBob Diner Dash, Temple Run, the Stickman game, and then the regular Diner Dash. And my next games folder, I have a couple in here. Once again, I recommend Angry Grand Run. I do like word searches because that's what 365 Free is. And Connect 4. And then another word search game. Not really familiar with the rest. Definitely got to clean the folder out. And moving to my third games folder, the ones I recommend out of here are Mahjong, the Hotel Dash and Cook Dash. Solitaire is a classic game. Knots, which is like Finger Twister. I think that's kind of fun as well. The Tower game is pretty nice as well. And then the Very Simple game. It has a little twist to it. Definitely check it out. It's free. I think it's rather interesting and even more amusing if you challenge your friends to do it. So coming out of that folder and going into my last games folder, I definitely encourage Streaker Run, Falling Fred, Plumber Crack is kind of funny. Bubble Island, Zombie Wood. I was hooked on that game for quite some time. Finally got over it. And that's really it in there. Haven't really checked out much of those. And moving on to my etc. folder, these are just a bunch of random things that I occasionally use or don't use at all, including Post-it Light, Parcel, Google Chrome, the Google Search, Pages, VideoTube, Dropbox, Weather, Box, Free My Apps, and TV Guide. Now, I do use TV Guide because sometimes I want to know what's on TV that's good. After that, I have a Simply Angle app, which gives me the angle of whatever I lay my phone on. The Clear app, which is a task manager. MealBoard, I don't use it. Tom's app, Pop-Up, a shopping list. Retromatic, which changes your photos to have a retro effect. 200 sit-ups, which is a workout app that I downloaded to help encourage me to do some sit-ups. But as you can see, the new tab or new banner is still up there, so haven't done much of that. I also have the Crossword app, Free App Slots, which allows you to get free applications and other rewards. And then a dubstep app that I recently downloaded and have not checked out yet. On my last page, I have a quotes folder, which has a bunch of random quotes that you can use. Google Maps, Evernote, Reminders, InPlay, Snapseed, which is a advanced photo editing application. Then I also have Yelp, Google Music, Wordament, Bath and Body Works, then the Krispy Kreme app. This one's pretty funny because what it does is it tells you the hot signs for the Krispy Kremes that are around you that are currently on. So it lets you know when the donuts are hot at Krispy Kreme in so many words. And then beside that one, I have Snapchat, which I have not used, PayPal, SoundCloud, Tikr, which I think will be a very great application once it becomes a little bit more developed. I don't think it has a large fan base right now. It's pretty much a countdown version of Twitter where you can follow different countdowns for different things such as movies and music albums or things like that. Very great idea in my personal opinion, just needs to be built up a little bit more. Not many things to follow up there. And last but not least, I have Ruzzle, which is a game that I have yet to check out, but I heard it's pretty nice. So I'll be doing that hopefully in my free time when I have it sometime soon. But aside from that, that is everything that is on my iPhone 5. I hope this video was not too long for you all. I try to keep it short, but I have a ton of applications. Any of those that you have any questions about, those that you have on your phone, those that you'd like to recommend, drop it all down below because I love to hear from you all. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs it up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.